3 innings complete. It's the Rays 9, the Jays nothing. Striding in once again, Kevin Pillar. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Here's the first pitch to him. Grounded foul off to the right. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Duffy over to his left. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, second base.
So coming to the plate, Devin Travis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
Brandon Drury will bat next as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1.
Not an easy thing to do, to fill up the strike zone and be successful doing it. How about this guy so far in this one? 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Behind 0-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. Blue Jays go down in order. They're looking up at a 9-0 deficit. Ready once again, Michael Perez. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down, because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Hit back up the middle. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. The Blue Jays are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
One of the tough things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He was filling up the strike zone, but he did allow 2 home runs.
1 out here in the Tampa Bay 4th, and in steps the lefty power threat Eric Thames. First pitch of the at-bat. Drilled to first, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting,
Up next for the Rays, Kevin Kiermaier. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
He's not going to complain, but he was thinking what the rest of us were thinking when that left his bat. Home run number 2. Didn't quite have enough, so he has to be content with the double.
In now, Daniel Robertson. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He's in at second safely, as a run will score on the play as well.
The batter.
Well, he was almost out of the inning. The last 2 batters showed him that you can't lose focus on the mound, even if you get 2 quick outs. Back-to-back doubles shows you just how quickly things can get away from you.
Standing in now, Willie Adames. High in the air down the right field line. Richard on the move, and he makes the catch in the corner. A run for the Rays thanks to the RBI double. We're through 4. It's now 10-zip. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
The first baseman.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Justin Smoke.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. Here's the 0-1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and nearly into the hit column in a big way. Instead, it's a foul ball. To third, scooped up on the backhand, and the throw on the first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see here at this date, he's in a race for the top spot, currently second in the AL in that category. Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Rowdy Tellez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1. No run. No hits and no errors in the game for Toronto. Guillermo Heredia is into the game as a defensive replacement now as he takes over in right. Number 11 is also into the game as he takes over at short.
This change for the Rays. Now playing shortstop.
Brandon Lowe is also into the ball game now as he takes over at second.
Number 8.
Christian Arroyo will also enter as he takes over at third base.
Now playing third base, number 22, Christian Arroyo.
The 0-1 delivery. And he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Way outside. 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing the bat at that pitch.
And he fouls this one off. Line to the right side. But taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. So digging in now to Oscar Hernandez. He flew out in his last at bat. He's set. Here it comes. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1.
All bets are off for the offense right now. This guy's got a low pitch count. He's attacking his zone. They have to get more aggressive. This guy's not going anywhere.
0-1 count, and the pitch fouled off. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. Lead looks in. Insurmountable here. They're down 10-0. Ready for another shot now. G-Man Choi. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a drive out to the gap in right center. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Digging in, Brandon Lowe. First at bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. First pitch of the at bat. On a rope to the second baseman, and the runner gets back. No double play.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the third baseman, Christian.
So stepping in, Christian Arroyo, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. The 0-1. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And this one will bounce into the wall. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And he is in to score from second as the throwing mistake defensively came back to factor into that one.
The left fielder, Tommy Pham.
Coming to the plate now, Tommy Pham. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Stepping in now, Michael Perez. This is pulled into right. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases.
The batter, the right fielder, Guillermo Heredia.
That'll bring in Guillermo Heredia now. He swings and grounds it to short. Throw to first is in time, but